All right, so this is what I got so far. This is the room where the pipes blew up in the wall and need to rip a bunch of stuff out. They had like a rinky-dink shelf in here, like it was made out of this for some reason. And it went around this way, and then they had this board on top of it. So you're supposed to climb here all the way up to the attic. And so there's a fan up there, but anyway, you can see kind of how they made it. They used trim and some like 1x2s or something weird, and they made them into like little steps that would sit in the trim. So what I ended up doing was I had to pull everything out because of the water damage and everything. We had to replace the main. It was just spraying, so it destroyed everything that was in here. This was originally a garage, and that's the steps to the garage, and there's supposed to be a door here, and you can see where they had modified it, added their little drywall, and so they made this like fake facade, and they did a really, really bad job. And they had an archway over here, and I ripped it out so I could put a door in here. I thought the door was originally here, so when I pulled everything out, I ran into tons of fucking problems because the way it was framed, and there's 3 layers of floor on here, you could kind of see. They painted over it. There's a layer here, and then the subfloor, and possibly something else. This cap is hiding another layer underneath it. And it's a really nice wood floor in here. They put this fake ass crap here. So I built a door jamb out of scrap pieces, and then I took like some furring strips and ran them on the router, just give them a little bit of shape. Put them up in here. I never did finish it because this thing blew up in here. And for a while we had some mold in here, and it took quite a while to treat it. So we had to rip all of this out, every bit of it. So what they did was they built these built-ins, and they tried to make like an entertainment center, and everything is really hokey-dokey. Almost as bad as something I would do. I'm not a carpenter. But everything is like cracked and falling apart. So this was a garage. And they framed it. You put a window here, and they framed it in. So anyway, we've been using it for storage to put stuff in here. And I've been slowly working on this. So what I do is I just cut a bunch of the scraps I had laying around because I don't have anything else. And I'm going to screw these down here on this end. They'll be fine. They'll just sit right there. And if somebody needs to climb up here to get in the attic, it's not going to fall down from these deck screws. I may put some further supports in the corner maybe. I don't know. They also, what didn't make no sense, they put like closet trim on the inside where you're never going to see it. It's really weird. We find a lot of weird stuff like that in this house. I don't really like this stuff here, but so like this board here I have is going right into the stud. It's not relying on these little funny pieces or whatever. I used some mystery trees from Home Depot. You know, the crooked kind. With the purple paint. Which all their lumber should have a purple paint on it. So, just some other stuff in here. And I added this down here. It's totally unnecessary. More purple wood. And I plan to probably remove this section out of here. And redo it. So I don't really want that sitting there. In fact, I would love to turn this back into a garage, to be honest with you, but You know, it is what it is. So for now, we're gonna do this, and then we can get some stuff up out of the way.